Welcome back. I have a surprisingly sweet book here for you. This one is available, of course, on Etsy. I have not checked Amazon, but I haven't seen it on there. However, I'll still post the link for the Etsy site that I purchased this from. And I will check out Amazon. If there's a link for it, I will post it as well in the description of this video. Now, this is a great little book. It's 100 pages or 50 pages back to back. It is by Eri Nishiwaki. It's Japanese. So much fun. I just fell in love with this one. If you like to color fruits and berries and just fun, different, whimsical things, you'll love this book. So I wanted to share it with you, especially since I knew the last book review about Coloring Heaven. Some people were on the fence about my view. And just to clarify something on that, in no way was it a disrespect to the artists who have contributed to those magazines, and or to the people of Coloring Heaven, who've created those magazines as a collaborative for all those artists. I was specifically talking and making a point about paper quality versus price. And you can get a cheaper book with better paper versus the more expensive book and worse paper, but better artists. The point was, it made no sense. So I hope you take that review with a grain of salt, but the paper really is not that great. And I have both versions, the UK version and the US version of that magazine. So the paper is darn near identical. So I just wanted to clarify that with everybody. It is just an opinion, and it's just my opinion. I'm not being dishonest, and I'm not trying to be hurtful towards anybody who loves those magazines, because there are some beautiful, beautiful pieces of art in there. I just find it's a disservice to go to all the trouble to make a collaborative magazine and print those beautiful pieces of art on such terrible paper, because you just have to turn around, spend more money to buy better paper and make a photocopy for yourself just so you can color it. Anyways, let's move on past that review and do this one, because this one is great. I love this book, and I hope you will too. So forgive me for my short little ramble there at the beginning. I just wanted to make sure that everybody really understood what the point of me doing that was. Okay, you can see Miss Gretel took a nice little bite out of the cover here I made. She's such a brat. This is one I printed off, so you can download it digitally and print it, or you can order the book. Both are available. I chose to print it off because it was quicker, and I went ahead and hole punched and bound it. Now, you can also buy the hole punch and these binding materials and covers on Amazon, and hopefully I don't forget, I will post the links to those as well. And it's fairly inexpensive. So here we go. Love me some pancakes. And I'm hungry, so that looks really good. I printed this, just so you know, on 90-pound paper, which is 167 GSM. There is some instruction here. I didn't translate it, but you can use Google Translate if you want to. And we are now into the intro of the book. Look at, you got gumballs or jawbreakers, little cakes, melons, pies. There's a little story there. Donuts. So cute. Ice cream cones. The little bird in the basket delivering treats. And there's that pancake picture again that's in the front few pages. Got some mushrooms, some different forest mushrooms. Looks like some different kinds of sandwiches with different fillings there. Guess these would be like hors d'oeuvres or one bites. Got some seafood, some clams, maybe some langoustines or some shrimp. Cheeses and croissants in the bakery. Sorry if I was going a little fast there. What a fun book, though. Something different. There's that page from the cover, the first few pages in the cover, the introduction part of the book. A basket full of fruits and cheeses and wine. And that beautiful cake. I just really like some of these Japanese books. Some of the Korean, Japanese books. Some of the Swedish books. They're just great. There's not too many big coloring book artists here in the U.S. for adult coloring books. There are a few really good ones. But I find a lot of the books that I'm drawn to, I have to order from overseas. Or if I get lucky, I'll find them on Amazon. Like I'm a big fan of Hannah Carlzon, etc. Look at the kitchen. And the line art is really fine. I don't know if you could tell by looking at these images. The lines are not real thick. They're real fine, detailed lines, which makes it easy to cover up those black lines if that's something you like to do. And a fun sandwich with a little witch on a broom. We've got fast food and French fries and milkshakes and hot dogs. It's like beer and wine. That'll be a fun one. It's like a local pub or cafe, maybe. A picnic and apples and trees. I'm kind of excited to do a couple pages in this book. I have so many that I'm doing right now. Oh, this is a great picture. It's a lady with the strawberries and the vines, and there's fruit on her hat, and her wallet or clutch has got strawberries on it as well. Oh, look. They look like little ballet slippers or high heels. And a pie, maybe apple pie. I'm like a little kid when I find books like this that I just fall in love with. So much potential to do so many creative things with books like this. Now, when I printed this, I printed them one-sided, but you certainly can print 50 of it and then flip your paper over and use the other side, especially if you're using a heavier paper. But that's personal preference, of course. It's just so many pages. It was well worth the price. All the different pastas. You got an outdoor area here. Looks like she's having a cup of tea. Aren't these called charcuterie boards? A candy shop. Kind of puts you in the holiday spirit with all the food and candy and treats. Very neat book. Some fruits, and what they've done is they've drawn flowers and stuff inside each one of these fruits. That is really neat. Makes you wonder what they're thinking in their head when they draw these pictures. creative minds, right? I can't draw for beans. I think I've said that before. I'll grab a stencil. My stick men even look sick. I just have never had that drawing capability to sit down and sketch something out, make it look great. But I can color like you wouldn't believe. It's so weird. Okay, we got some pineapples and a rabbit. I know it's a long book. There's a lot of awesome pages here. Look at the purse, or maybe a basket filled with fruits and all kinds of stuff. Looks like a candy cane, jelly beans. Ooh, we got a page, maybe some sushi. So much fun. I love this book. This might not be for everybody, but there's those of us out there that like to color fun things like this. Like, I love Clara Markova's books. She's one of my all-time favorites. But I also like stuff like this. It's not overly done, just enough. It looks like there's a beach here, and you've got fruits and ice creams and cool drinks and some seashells and a little fish up here, which a floating fish is weird, but maybe you can make an underwater scene. Food underwater. I don't know if that makes any sense, but okay. Are these cup of noodles? Looks like cup of noodles or top ramen or ramen. Another little storefront, the little kitty up here, some birds. So much fun. And so many pages. Crazy how big it is. So it's definitely worth the spend. If you like to order the prints, or like I said, the book is available too. So you can have the book shipped in, or you can just print this at home. I'll put both options up for you, because I think the digital download is from one seller and then the book is from another. So cool. Carrots in the sun. You got grapes, different kinds of grapes and cherries. Maybe some peaches over here and some blueberries. Look at the pig with the apple eyes. A fridge full of goodies. This definitely lives up to its title. The pizza. Ooh, that looks good. Making myself hungry. A farmer's market. Oh, look. It's a tree with all the sweets and treats you can think of. Is this a treats basket instead of a fruit basket? It's like pudding cake. Man, I want some cake or some cookies now. Everybody's going to be mad at me after they watch this video. They're going to be raiding their pantries for sweets. Trying to think, what do I have in my cupboard? I think I have some chocolate cake left. Might have to eat that. Oh, look, there's a Halloween page. Perfect fall picture for this time of year. And you got a Christmas tree with gingerbreads and the snow falling. Ooh, an ice cream truck. I missed that the first time I looked through here. What just a wonderful book. And nothing in here is too complicated that you couldn't finish one of these pictures in a day or a couple hours too. So that's another thing I like about it. You can create fabulous pages and just color and relax. It's just a fun, fun book. Some fruit watches. Never seen that before. Is that fruit wallpaper? Oh, I just noticed it has a pair of scissors here. So it looks like these are postcards or cards. Yeah. So you can cut them in half. If you print these on good paper, yep, oh yeah. There's a few here. Those would be fun to do and mail to people, especially if you have a coloring buddy. These could be gift tags, I guess, or just tags in general. And that's it. I'm glad you joined me for this flip through for this book again. That's called Sweets and Dishes by Eri Nishiwaki. Wonderful little book. Big book, I should say. You can, again, digitally download it or order the book. So the options are yours, and I will provide the links for those, as well as the bookbinding links for the punch, the spines, and the front and rear covers in the description as well. And just to throw an added bonus in there, these are on Black Friday deal. They are the Amazon Prismacolor Premier Verithin pencils, which, if you've never used them, this is an example. They are an octagon shape, but they sharpen just fine in my AF-Matte sharpener. I have no issues. They are a harder lead, but they lay down is really smooth. I like to use them, especially when I'm doing fine details, because you can apply a little bit more pressure and just get that beautiful line that you're looking for with these. And the whole entire set was only $17, so 36 count for $17. And I'll put that link in there for you as well if you want to get yourself a set before they're gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I did. Have a great night.